Whoa! Buckle up, y'all! We are about to dive into the life of one of the greatest problem solvers ever, Garrett Morgan. Now, if you've ever been stuck at a red light grumbling, you might just owe this man a thank you. But hold on, we'll get there. Let's start from the beginning. So picture this, Paris, Kentucky, 1877. A baby boy named Garrett Augustus Morgan is born, the seventh of 11 children. Yes, 11. At that point, his parents weren't raising kids. They were running a small village. And in case you were wondering, yes, Garrett was born with the hustle gene. Fast forward to his teenage years, our boy Garrett moves to Cincinnati looking for work. And guess what he finds? A job as a handyman. Now, listen, most of us would have seen that and said, "Welp, that's life," but not Garrett. No, this man starts teaching himself how things work, fixing machines and making things better. He turned a job into a masterclass. You ever try fixing something and end up breaking it worse? Yeah, Garrett did not have that problem. So then, boom, he gets into sewing machines. I know, doesn't sound super exciting, but hold on. Imagine you're sewing away, minding your business, and then your needle just scorches the fabric. That's like burning your pancakes after you already put syrup on them. Just tragic. But Garrett wasn't about to let that slide. He invented a better version of the sewing machine. And then, while working on fabric, he accidentally discovers a chemical that straightens hair. He was out here solving problems nobody even knew needed solving. Now, let's talk about the gas mask, or as he called it, the safety hood. Now, this thing was a game changer. Firefighters, rescue workers, and even soldiers in World War I used it to protect themselves from toxic gas. But wait, this part right here is wild. Because racism was so strong, people didn't want to buy his invention when they found out he was black. So what did Garrett do? He hired a white guy to pretend to be the inventor and then played the role of his own assistant, dressed as a Native American man named Big Chief Mason. Listen, the level of strategy? This man was playing chess while the world was still figuring out checkers. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the traffic light. One day, Garrett sees a carriage accident and says, "Yeah, we need to fix this." So what does he do? He invents a new type of traffic signal with a warning light to help drivers know when to stop. That's right, before this, it was just chaos in the streets. People out here driving like it's a game of tag with no rules. He patents the idea, and guess who comes knocking? General Electric. They hand him $40,000, which back then was like winning the lottery, except without the scratch-off ticket. But let's talk about the real reason Garrett Morgan is that guy. When there was a massive explosion in Cleveland, toxic gas filled a tunnel under Lake Erie, trapping workers underground. Did Garrett sit at home like, "Whew, that's crazy"? No! He grabbed his safety hood, ran into the danger, and saved lives. And what did history do? Try to erase him. He was nominated for a medal, but they didn't give it to him. Some newspapers didn't even mention him in their reports. But we know the truth, and we're here to set the record straight. Despite the world trying to hold him back, Garrett kept pushing forward. He was all about uplifting his community. He founded a black newspaper, donated to black colleges, and even opened an all-black country club. Now, let's be real, Garrett Morgan was not just an inventor. He was a straight-up genius, a businessman, and a hero. And even though his contributions were overlooked in his time, we're giving him his flowers now. So next time you hit a red light, instead of getting mad, just think. Garrett Morgan had your back. And before you go, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which one of Garrett's inventions blew your mind the most. Because let's be real, this man was out here doing the most in the best way possible.